Hola, ¿cómo estás? Welcome to the Keeping It Real podcast with Sulma, the swearing therapist. Hi, I'm Sulma Williams, a licensed clinical social worker who likes to keep it real and swears a lot. Today, I'd like to share with you that I feel very accomplished and very proud of myself because I created a website from scratch. Yay for me! You might be thinking, like, bitch, that is nothing. To me, it's a lot. I'm technologically challenged. So I am so fucking proud of myself. So go check it out. I will really appreciate your comments. Is sulmawilliams.com and is for my public speaking. So I hope that you like it. And I want to, you know, encourage, like, I am so proud of myself. And I encourage my clients when they have an accomplishment to celebrate it. So I'm thinking, I finished it yesterday, so I'm still thinking how I'm going to celebrate, but I wanted to share with you how proud of myself I am. And it's like we take, we kind of like focus and make challenges bigger or more important than accomplishments. And it's like, no, you know what? We have to work really hard at celebrating our accomplishments too. So whatever you are proud of yourself for, I invite you to go celebrate. I woke up today with no electricity. I was going to say no power, but I am very empowered. But there is no electricity, so thanks hotspot, and I hope that I can finish the entire episode. And the other thing I wanted to talk about today is perspective. So when we are afraid, we have a racing heart, fast breathing, sweaty palms, right? Like, oh my God, like what's gonna happen? And when we are excited, we have a racing heart, fast breathing, and sweaty palms, right? You see what I'm going with this? The symptoms are the same. The signals our body is sending to us. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm going to get on a roller coaster. Oh my God, I'm so afraid. I'm going to get in a car accident, right? The fucking feelings are the same. So I think that it's important to reflect on what is our mindset. Are we excited? Are we living from a place of excitement or are we living from a place of fear? Because the fucking feelings and signals from the body are basically the same. So it's like we can see a roadblock as something to stop us, or we can see it as an opportunity to learn and grow. We can see a setback as a signal for slowing down a little bit, or a signal to give up on the project, right? So I invite you to reflect in your own life. How is your mindset? When I had cancer, my motto, well, afterwards, my motto is I had cancer, cancer didn't have me. Because if anything, cancer came to show me how bad I wanted to be a therapist, because it didn't stop me, it only delayed me, right? So that is a perspective, that is a mindset, because nobody would have blamed me if I was like, well, I had cancer, I'm going to go back to accounting, or I'm not going to go for my master's, or whatever the fuck. And yet I never saw it like that. I was like, okay, I was on track. Okay, I graduated in December. I got diagnosed in February. I was supposed to have started my master's in August of that year. of 2012. And I didn't start my master's in 2012. I started my master's 3 years later. But at the time, it could have been like, oh, well, I had to give up on my dream of being a therapist because look at what happened to me. And I don't think I ever considered it. To me, it was like, well, I can clearly, I'm not going to go to school this year. I'm taking care of my health. And also, I moved back to Argentina, a lot of different things. But moving back to Argentina was part of my plan of taking care of my health. So they are deeply connected. But the point is that many people have a breast cancer diagnosis and they give up on life. I didn't. And I'm not saying we are all the same. I'm talking about the diagnosis specifically, right? Because each case is different. But it's like, are you going to use this as an opportunity to learn what you need to learn from life, the universe, God, whatever? Or are you going to use it as an opportunity to fucking give up and stop expanding your comfort zone? So I invite you to reflect in your own life about where do you think that you are using the circumstances as an excuse to give up on something that would have expanded and make you bigger and brighter. And I love being a therapist. I love my clients. I love what I do. So if I would have not done my master's and allow cancer to take over, I wouldn't be where I am today. So where in your life are you kind of allowing external circumstances to rob you of your hope and your excitement, right? Heart racing and fast breathing and sweaty palms. Where are you getting that in your life? And you are calling it fear instead of excitement. The thing is the same. We choose how we are going to approach it and what it means to us. So I hope you found this inspiring, and I would love for you to tell me in the comments, like, which part resonated with you, which part you are using as an excuse to give up on your dream. That will be perfectly understandable to the outside world, but I'm not talking about the motherfuckers out there. I'm talking about inside of yourself. Are you betraying yourself? Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one and they stink. So I'm not talking about like, oh, what everybody else will say or will think. I'm talking about internally. How are you betraying yourself? So please let me know your thoughts in the comments. I hope, thank you again, thank you so much for the support. I hope that you find this inspiring. Please check my website, dragonflytherapyservices.net, and my new website, sulmawilliams.com. Follow me on Instagram at the Student Therapist and La Terapeuta Sin Filtro. And please share, subscribe, follow, whatever the fuck you do on the platform you're listening to this podcast on. As always, thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. I enjoy doing this, and I also enjoy having you on the other side listening and sending me your beautiful messages. So keep doing that, please. As always, if you woke up today, that means that your mission in life is not complete. Keep putting one foot in front of the other and you're going to come on the other side of the challenge you're currently facing. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you next time. Bye.